Hello, my name is Jake, and I play in Heart's Wake. We live in a small town on the coast of Australia called Byron Bay, and we've got a lot of nature around us, waterfalls, beaches. I guess those kind of things really inspire this band to do what we do. Obviously, bands like Parkway Drive, Damn and Affliction have paved the way for our genre in Australia, but I feel like we're doing our own thing. In 2006, under the name In Heart's Wake, we began as a band. We were in high school, we were all 16. We weren't ready to record an album at 16, so we did a couple of demos and a couple of EPs and sort of experimented with our sound and our voice. And it wasn't until, I think 2010, that we found Kyle, who is our bassist now, and he does all the clean vocals on our album. And I guess that was our evolution to record an album. We were ready to do it. And so we could start writing for singing and writing for the alternative parts, which you'll hear on Divination. Yeah, so that's what we are now, and we're happy with our voice and ready to move forward. My mother is a tarot reader, professional tarot reader, and I've always loved the concept of tarot and how it's an art of guidance, so to speak. It's not really fortune telling that lays out for you what the lottery is going to be or how you're going to end up next week. It's more of a guidance to put things on your radar of things that you need to acknowledge. And so with this album, each song is based upon a tarot card. And how I've done that is, when I wrote the lyrics, each song's a different story. For instance, Lorelei, the lovers. Lorelei is about the lovers. It's a story of lovers and the negatives and positives. And so that reflects the tarot card of the lovers. Whereas Traveller reflects the tarot card of the fool, which isn't to be foolish, but it's to be young and youthful, and it's the spirit that just wants to roam free and jump off waterfalls and be a child, the things you do when you're a kid. So yeah, each song relates to a tarot card under the album Divination. I've always been a fan of listening to, let's say it's an Eminem record, a Yellow Wolf record, a Dr. Dre record, and they have guest vocalists. I've always felt that kind of, having those extra voices, it's not so much putting big names on your record, it also adds, a new sound, a new voice that comes through. And with each song in those parts that we have chosen, it just felt that it needed that spice of one of our friends, just to add in there. So Winston, obviously, that part, it's very, I don't want to say it's Parkway-esque, but it's metalcore. And, Winston was kind enough to sing on that. And Adrian's part, again, it was, something that Adrian's very involved in, which is, free mind, opening your mind and being free to what else is out there. So that was Adrian's input, and so on with Chad, and so on with, with the Colin Morale singer, Garrett. It's the same thing. So that's why we did it, man. We're working on stuff at the moment. It's started, but we're still very much touring Divination at the moment. So we aren't ready to really get stuck into that just yet. This is our first time in Europe with Divination, so hopefully maybe next year we can look at, really sitting down and writing some stuff. It'll be good. We're from Australia, we've never been to Europe. Every now and then we'll get the odd comment on our Facebook saying, come to Paris, or, but it's no real indication of what to expect when we come to these places. So we would be happy with one person singing along our words, but we've had, 10 to 50 every night. Some people cheering as we go on. Like, it blows our minds, to be honest, because we are literally so far from home, the other side of the world. So it's blown our expectations out of the water, man. It's been fantastic. Thank you for watching this. Thank you to the European fans that have been so supportive, buying our music, and help, allowing us to come so far away from home, to travel this far, and to make all this possible. And we would love to come back, and of course, with everyone's support, hopefully we can make it possible. So yeah, thanks.